Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. So for the last few episodes we've been creating this lovely tower, which is yet to be fully coloured. But this tower is basically our current outpost on the planet. So what I've done is I've repaired the dropship when I totaled it last episode. Yeah. I also automated the construction of advanced thrust modules so that I can actually do that, you know, without pain and suffering. I don't know why I'm going up here. I've also brought along some uranium, which we can throw in here. And that should turn on the entire base. As you can see, the base is now powered on, even though we need to, you know, interior decorate. I'll probably do that between episodes. He says, never doing it. We also need a cargo container here, so that we can access things from here. But now we should be able to, you know. Anyway, yeah. So now we should be able to charge our suit's energy when we're, you know, low on it. Even though we have we have our lovely dropship over there for us to do that. Yeah. So the building is currently undergoing fire alarm, you know, stuff, which is not very well timed for me, but I'm going to have to deal with it by pausing the video every 5 minutes to do that. It's going to be hilarious. Anyway, so today what we're doing is we're doing some interior decorating in here, creating the control room. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get rid of all of you so that we have room, and then we're going to need a few things. Now you can see here we've got a lot of console stuff, and that's basically the plan. That's the plan anyway. So we've got, you know, ceiling monitors, which I will use because we need ceiling monitors, and then we're probably also and we're also going to do the, you know, programmable block whatever stuff. I keep wanting to say too many items because of TMI, or not enough items, which is NEI, which is from Minecraft, instead of Tim, which is from, you know, Space Engineers. Both are inventory based, that's why they usually have the I somewhere, but that's, you know, my own fault. So first of all, we're going to need to go down at a staggering 12 frames a second because my graphics card is severely, well, it's more outdated than I thought it was, let's just say that. Yeah, for those of you wondering, my graphics card is a GTX 660. Yeah, just for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, there is, well, the latest graphics card in that range is a GTX 1080. I'm 420 numbers behind, whatever that's supposed to mean. So that's kind of bad. Anyway, we need interior plate. Oh god, don't we need more interior plate? Right. This is going to be fun, since we're going to have to trudge down and do things properly, because doing things properly is apparently the thing that you're supposed to do today, instead of, you know, not doing things properly. So we've got our ceiling monitors that we can place. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, we can have a look. So this is ceiling monitor number 1, and this is ceiling monitor number 2. I think. This is ceiling monitor. Okay, so this is number 2. Yeah, it's because I pressed T, that's why it's reverting. So it's number 2, and this is number 1. 2, 1, you know, you get the point. It's useful. It's there for cosmetic stuff. Welcome to the life of Brian, where we're just doing cosmetic stuff. Always has to be attached to a ceiling, so that's fine. So what we want is probably, why do they need motors? That's a good question. Why do they need motors? So we can place some around here to, you know, make the, you know, the ceiling look better. And then we need to start actually building the ground stuff. For which case I want to find command console pack, and we want curved console, the other curved console, the regular, which is also a cockpit for some reason, and then we want the display, and then we want so that's display with HUD. I want the HUD, thank you. And then we want console main with chair, console straight. And then that's console main. I think I want the chairs, thank you. Yeah, so that should be all that I need. So, since this is going to be the control tower, this is basically going to be making sure that all the air traffic is doing the thing that it needs to do. So, yeah. We're going to have this thing in the corner because that's going to make sense. And then we're going to have the corner bit end here. So it's basically across this window. So this is one person is going to sit here, yeah? They're going to sit here, and they're going to admire the view of the stars and the nebulae, or nebulae, whichever you want to call it. Why do I want to start talking? That's a good question. Yeah, so we can have one of you, and then one of you. No, we can have a straight console, I guess, or one of these three. Oh wow! Don't you fit in? Don't you fit on a large area? Are you for small cockpits? Oh no, you're not. Okay, you were being confusing there for a second. Place you. Okay, so we should be able to weld these up. It's going to take me a while to weld these up, so well, it's going to be a while for me to actually weld them up with all of the interior plate necessary. I mean, I don't have to weld these up since you know, they look fine as they are. I mean, if they get shot by anything, they die instantly. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. We're not going to have anything here because, you know, safety hazard, even though I don't think I'm, you know, against safety hazards in this situation. Probably a bad thing, but also probably something that's going to help productivity. So basically, yeah, we're just going to fill this room with all sorts of stuff. I mean, this back area could have this back area will have, give me a second, the programmable block and timer. So we can have the timer block placed here, and then the programmable block here. Though apparently I need steel to build that, so that's going to be fun to do. Well, if we can weld this up a bit anyway. So that's where the programmable block will go. I'll just go get steel. I need a quicker way in and out. That's something that I'm realizing. And also, my frame rate is killing me. Like, literally, it's killing me. I cannot live with this frame rate. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll make a hole in the ceiling. Yeah, a hole in the ceiling. Why not? Oops. Right. Do you need? No, you don't. But you don't need. This guy does. And technically we should be able to walk underneath, right? Yes. Okay then, so now that we've got that dealt with, pick up you. I can't for some reason. Let's unload some things into the inventory, shall we? Oh my god, this frame rate is annoying me. I don't know why this frame rate is so bad. It just is. Right, so let's get rid of 100 of you. We don't need it. And then we're going to ascend the staircase again, because this seems to be the only thing that I do these days is ascend staircases, and then we pick you up. Good. At some point we need a nano factory. That's probably going to be after we've finished messing around with all of this. Okay, so now that we've got this, we can start with doing this. So we want a straight console there, and then we want another curved one here, and then we want another curved one here, and then we want another curved one here. Yeah, so this makes kind of a proper workplace. Someone with a wheelie chair would basically go through all of these and spout jargon at the commander of the station, because that's apparently how things work in sci-fi. Jab at the movie industry for sometimes getting things, you know, wrong. It's fine to get them wrong. You know, it's fine to do anything, but, well, it's not fine to do anything. But you kind of get the point of what I'm saying, or not. It's your choice. But basically, just pay attention. Don't do something that would just be completely outrageous, because otherwise you'll have outraged people yelling at you. Anyway. Right. Come on, let's get this done. There we go. So, now that... Well, is there anything else I want to throw in here? Because currently this is all, like, just place wherever you can, people. Place it wherever. Ooh, the Switch. What would this do? Is it a Nintendo Switch? Somehow, I think not. Right, so, first of all, we need all the construction component in the world. This is the we've gone from the let's plan things stage, and we're now into the let's build all of it. Right, I have an idea. We're going to get in here. We're going to close this temporarily. We're gonna activate inertia dampers, unpark, aim upwards. Yeah, so this is a useful thing. Whilst we're on the planet, we can go backwards and then go forwards as a launch off mechanism. So now that we've got this, what we're going to do is we're going to go upwards. You know, the most, you know, weirdest thing to do, but basically this is so that I can get into proper position. Oh wow, that's interesting, isn't it? I can't go upwards. Oh no, I can, just slowly. Yeah, so this dropship is designed for forward movement, not, you know, vertical takeoff. It's there for vertical landing. Vertical landing's fine. But vertical takeoff? No. Okay, so what the plan is we leave it about here, and then we can open this. Okay, fella, don't do anything stupid and stay there. Okay? Because you're supposed to be there so I can access stuff. Right, okay, now that we've got that, we need... we can't, because that's the wrong side. Right. It's the wrong side, ladies. We need to turn it around. Right, okay. Are you moving? It doesn't look like you are, but you're slowly going to go downwards because that's how things work. So what we're going to do is, slowly but surely, we're going to lighten the load. Because unladen, the dropship is actually pretty good at its job. It's just when it's loaded, it's not. Right, let's... fill everything with the sound of construction components. You need computers, right? So yeah, continue. Right, I think the next thing that we need is computers. Continue with construction, and we should have all of our computers downstairs. Wonderful. It's time to go down a flight of stairs again. And then we can throw you away, and we can pick up all the computers. All of the computers. It's actually going to be quicker for me to ascend. You still in place? Good, you're still in place. Right, let's computerize this. Right, timer block is active. You're nearly done. You're nearly done. You're nearly done. You're nearly done. You're going to be done soon. Just deal with it. Deal with the insignificance of life. Just a few moments, and then you shall be done with the weldingness. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of displays. I may have underestimated the amount of displays I'm using here. But no matter, we will deal with this insignificance. Right, so now that we've got that, we're going to pop downstairs, and then we're going to pick up displays. Hopefully I have enough to actually make some of them. Noting that I'm actually going to need... yeah, I don't. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called I Don't Have Enough. Maybe, just maybe, I brought more displays on the dropship. And if I did, excellent. If I didn't, then I'm going to be back. Right. You need displays, definitely. Okay? And then we're going to start doing the others. You're done. You need motors. For some reason. Oh, because you're a cockpit, that's why. You're a cockpit and therefore need motors. You're done. Just keep going round. Not enough no, that's it. We've run out of displays. How lovely. Right, let's go check the dropship. Which, by the way, has none. Okay, that's kind of disappointing there. I was hoping it would. Right, so we've got bulletproof glass that we need to actually do some of them, so let's throw that in as well. You need bulletproof glass, and you need bulletproof glass. Okay, and then we just need to grab motors at 12 frames a second. It's ridiculous. I mean, it used to be 30 here, and now it's less. Right, motors. Thank you. And ascend the staircase. And descend the staircase. And ascend it. And descend. It's kind of, you know, all my life this time. But, as you can see, we are getting there. You didn't need motors because you weren't a thing. You don't need it. You do. You're nearly done, which is painful. It's painful. Right, nothing else needs motors except you, and then you need some large steel. Good. We're getting somewhere. Okay, now, the thing that we need to do now is we need to set up... What is it? I'm thinking just one, actually. Yeah. So if we set up one LCD screen... so if we get LCD screen here, no, this, and we weld that up. So we need computers. Oh, we need displays. Yes, of course we need displays. Right. So I'm going to go off in the dropship and get displays, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back, and we have displays, which is lovely. So we should be able to weld the stuff that have not been welded, which is good, which means that we should have everything operational. Even though, you know, only this thing here is actually used. You can't use these, I don't think. Oh, no, you can. Okay. Yeah, so we have the command room. Low textures, because... graphics card is terrible, but we should now be able to go downstairs again. The amount of times I've done this is ridiculous, and we should be able to go here and weld up, and then that's working. Right, now the fun bit. So all these consoles, yeah, can die, literally, because I don't need them. We've also got the timer block, which what we want to do is set up actions, and we want to select the programmable block, wherever that is, programmable block, run, confirm, and we then want you to trigger yourself. Okay, and we want you to start. Okay, Right. For some, yeah, silent as well to turn off the beeping sounds, because that would turn me insane. We don't need the switch. Technically we don't need it, so yeah, you can go off. Reactor fine, refinery fine, programmable block, you. Beacon, we will change to outpost. And then antenna, we will change to outpost, and we will change the name of this thing to outpost, since that's going to be the name for everything. Right, so now that we've got that, noting that I've named both of these outposts, which means if we do that, then we'll just see 2 outposts. That's fine. I'm thinking I might want to land the dropship. Yes, landing the dropship would be a very, very good idea right now, wouldn't it? Right, let's get it in. Right. Let's go land, shall we? Might be a nice idea, wouldn't it? Averaging about 3 meters a second. And then... Good. Park and doors. Good. So that's done. We're good with that. And then I also need... I require from the mystical knight some steel. Specifically 25. Because I'm going to fix the roof. Because we no longer need the hole in the roof, because it's just not quick enough anymore. At some point I'll actually build the rest of the infrastructure for this thing, but today is not that day. Right, so we have to we want to change this to, hang on, LCD Tim, right? I've completely forgotten how to do this, which is a shame, since, you know, we're not in range of the fleet. Yeah, what we need is we need a relay satellite so that I can tell what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, so give me a second and I'll, magically get the numbers. Right, so I've got it working, but in order to, get it working properly, we need a second LCD screen. I need to copy you. I don't know why you've done that, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll take you, paste you into here. Okay, and then we'll delete this from you because you don't need it. And then we want in here right? Yes, is that correct? Yes, should be correct. So this means that, if we get more items, they will list down this way, which is good. So yeah, you can see that we have none of some certain resources, and this should help me get the things I need in order to, continue building this base. One of these things is superconductors. So basically what I'll do is I'll set quotas that I need for certain build tasks, and then I'll go and do some delivery runs so that we can get the resources that we need. So that should be done, and then upstairs should be finished, which means that I want to check how long this facility will last on its own fuel reserves. So if we go into here, it should say that we should last 84-ish days on 100 uranium ingots, which is good. So now that we've done with the tower, and let's get this fella out. You're going a bit too fast, mate. You're going a bit even more fast. We don't want that. Yeah. so now that we're done with the outpost, and I'm using this as a demonstration tool rather than a cheaty tool, yeah, now that we're done with the outpost, what we can do, well, what I'm going to do is probably we want some more landing pads, and these landing pads are going to be for atmospheric ships rather than the dropship. So we'll have things like, I don't know, a scout. Well, yeah, we're probably going to build a scouting ship first that will be able to scout around easier so that we can find resource deposits. So it's going to have, you know, things like ore detector and just be stupidly fast. And we'll work on that next episode, and you know, we'll work on the landing bays and how we can improve them and things like that. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.